Hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? Today we decided to do this video at a different location. This is my dining room. The table is a little bit messy, but just papers. Just kind of everything that I've been working on and everything I'm working on and with, and a lot of things happening. Anyways, so as you guys are hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from and if you're watching me live or on replay. And I can pretty much guarantee you that this is going to help you tremendously. No matter what stage you are in your life or in your business, this is going to help you. Because I speak from experience. Like everything you by now, hopefully you guys know that everything that I share with you, everything that I teach with you guys, it's either based on experience or something that I have learned that I know is going to work because I am super duper excited. Okay, do you say super duper, by the way? Or am I the only one that says super duper? Okay, so let me know where you're coming from. And if you watch me for the first time, let me know, say newbie. And I always say hi to you and welcome. And if you're watching me on replay, or sorry, on repeat, and you're watching me more than one time, this is what I would want you to do. Okay, I want you to tell me what day of the week and time of the day that you actually watch my videos. And the reason why I ask is because I'm trying to work out a schedule, and I'm planning on doing only one video a week. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I know some of you might not like it, but I'm gonna be doing live videos in other groups depending on what type of a group it is. If it is for a woman and you want to feel good and better about yourself, more like the mental health type of stuff, then I will be doing those videos in the group that's called #NoWomanNoLife. And if you're more into health and wellness, and again, for my own page, I kind of figure out. Anyways, I don't want to give you guys all the details, but if you're watching me on repeat and you're watching me more than once, and this is your around 10th, 5th time watching me, let me know the day that you watch my videos, usually day of the week, and the time. Now, you don't have to do it down below. You can just shoot me a message. I'd love for you to do down below, so it'll be easier for me to track everything and everyone all in one place. But let me know so that way I can keep track and see what is going on and when is the best time for everyone to hop on and watch me. Because I love people watching me live, so we can actually interact. Those of you that know I go live in certain groups know I love to interact with my audience and I love to talk. It's just how I am, right? Hey, Jasmine, I am doing great. A lot better than I have been lately. It takes time to work things out, right? To figure out what is happening and the plans and how to do what to do and what. Anyways, I'm here for you as a social media coach, mentor, body, friend, support system, whatever it is that you want to call me. If you might have noticed, I call myself now #mentor Yana, because I'm here to mentor you through your journey for your health, wealth, financial, and mental abundance. Okay? Okay. So we got that out of the way. Now let's get right into the meat and bones of today's topic. So you might not realize, but every single day, starting from the minute that you wake up, you ask yourself questions. Okay, and I'm gonna move a little bit higher so I can actually see my eyes in the video, because all the what do you call them? People on here and all the comments are coming on here anyways. So every single day, from the moment you wake up, you're asking yourself questions. Whether you do it consciously or subconsciously, you're constantly asking yourself questions. And here is the thing. Most of the time, those questions are the wrong type of questions to ask yourself, because they are not inspiring, they're not motivating, they are just questions, or even worse, they are questions of, why do I feel anxious today? Why does this hurt? Why does that? You know what I mean? Like the questions that do not give you energy, the questions that deplete you and take your energy away from you. So, and a lot of people are struggling with limited belief, believing in themselves, believing in life, believing in literally just believing in everything and anything, right? And that is not a single person struggle, it's everyone's struggle. And it's a struggle that has been passed down to us over the generations, okay? Because this is a struggle that has started in the caves, and little by little, it has been passed down to us over the decades. Okay, so these are not necessarily your struggles. These are not necessarily your thoughts. These are the thoughts and the struggles and the things that have been carrying around over and over again, decade after decade, generation after generation. It's been passed on to you through the minds of the people that have lived on this earth. So this is not all you. This is not just coming from you. This is the best way to kind of think of it. Take the time every single day to literally just sit down and let the thoughts come at you. I'll let them come at you, right? But observe them and think of them as just that, thoughts that are not your own, okay? Don't make an enemy out of yourself, because that's the worst thing you can do. Learn to talk to the mean girl that you have in your head, because if you can deal with her, if you can control her, you will find yourself becoming more free of that mean girl, okay? Don't try to banish her or bash her or be mean to her, be hurtful to her. Talk to her nicely and gently, just like you would to your best friend, because you need to make that mean girl up in there or mean boy up in there to be your BFF. So you can hold hands together, right? Her hand is going to be this little, that's why it's this little hand. So if you're struggling with the limited belief, right? And this is, a lot of people might be a little surprised to hear it, but when you're struggling with limited beliefs, it is in the way you living in the victim stage. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the stages. I'm just going to give you a little bit, and you are more than welcome to Google what victim stage is. But part of you living in that stage is you struggling with believing. And if you're trying to do affirmations, you know, the affirmations where I am worthy, I am awesome, I am rich, I am powerful, like all of these things, right? They are great. They are. But they will not work for you if you are living in the victim stage. And most of the population is living in the victim stage, whether they are aware of it or not aware of it. The goal is to get out of it, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. So if you are struggling with that and you are asking yourself, or you're trying to do these affirmations and you know they're not sitting well, they're not working for you, then this is the question you should ask yourself. Okay, wouldn't it be nice if I woke up one morning and I had no anxiety? Wouldn't it be nice if I had the energy to go out for a walk today? Wouldn't it be nice if I was fit and slim and sexy how I wanted to be, right? The reason why you say wouldn't it be nice, because the whole point is for you, because your mind is not there yet. You can't believe it yet. So you need to think of it this way. By you pretending, by you asking, wouldn't it be nice, you are pretending. So by you pretending right now is going to make you feel better. And what's going to happen is going to give you this immense benefit of the possibility of it. Because first you need to believe in the possibility of it before you can actually believe that you are there. You get what I'm saying? So you can't say, I am fit and sexy. Okay, you can't say that because you don't believe in that yet. You need to slowly start believing in it, and by asking yourself, wouldn't it be nice if, following whatever it is that you want. And this is how you should start your morning. Start your morning with asking those questions of yourself. Wouldn't it be nice if? Because you're slowly going to notice this difference, this change in yourself, that you're slowly going to start to believe that it would be nice. Heck yeah, it would be nice. And I believe that I'm going to get there, because you're going to break that pattern in your mind of you asking yourself the wrong questions. Hey Shannon, thanks for hopping on, Mama. How are you doing? I'm great. I'm very good. I have been pumped up all day. A lot of things are in the works, and like I said, everything. My favorite quote is inch by inch, anything. No, but the yard is hard. But inch by inch, anything is a cinch. So whatever is in the works, whatever it is that you're working on or doing on, don't expect it to be done right away. Every single day, do that little thing. Ask yourself that question every single morning. Okay? Be conscious of the questions you are asking yourself every single day, because you're asking them without even realizing that you are. When you're standing there in front of the mirror brushing your teeth, you're asking yourself questions constantly, continuously, and you're answering them, and it's happening maybe in the back of your head without you really realizing, but you've probably already planned your whole day in your head while you're brushing your teeth. And then when something goes wrong, you're disappointed. And you are maybe saying affirmations to yourself, and you're wondering why they're not working. It's because you're not there yet. So ask yourself, wouldn't it be nice? Now, that's question number 1 that you're going to start your day with. Now, question number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, all of these questions. Hey, Dawn, thanks for hopping on, Mama. I love to have you ladies on here. You guys are awesome. So questions number 1, 2, 3, sorry, the first one we did, question number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the other 5 questions are basically the same concept, and you'll understand what I'm saying. And if you guys are finding these helpful, I would love for you to pass it all along to those that might benefit as well. And if you were hoping that you had paper and pen to take notes, then save the video. If you touch the video, there's going to be like 3 little buttons on there. You can click the video and you can save it, and you can then go back and rewatch it. Take notes, pause, take notes, pause, take notes. This is how I love doing my stuff, right? That's why I save everything. You should see how many things I have saved. Oh my God. Or OMG, as I would say, and then my kids not repeat. So if you don't have pen and paper, maybe you had a chance to run and get it while I was talking, or you save and then you rewatch and you take notes. But this is what you're going to write out, and I can even show you how I wrote this out myself, or I can explain it to you. Very simple, okay? So you write the questions. There's 5 questions, and you see how I have underlined happy, okay? And when I underline happy, that is the word, one word that you're going to replace in these sentences. Okay, so it's 5 questions, 5 words, but in reality it's 7 questions with 5 different words inside of them. Now, you don't have to ask all of these yourself every single day. You pick 1 out of the 5 of the words that you're going to replace in the sentence. You pick 1 of them and you ask yourself those 7 questions every day. That makes sense? If it doesn't make sense, reach out to me and ask me, and I can explain it to you. So that way, I just want you to be successful and to notice the difference. Okay? I bring these things to you not just for you to listen and take in, for you to actually do something about it. Because if you are just taking information in and you're not doing anything about it, you're just wasting your own time. And let's not do that. Let's not waste your time, okay? I don't find that I'm wasting my time, because I know there's other people that are going to benefit. So take the time to write these out, because they're going to make a big difference. And then when they start to make a big difference, you can pass me a message and say, yeah, now you changed my life. And I love hearing those messages. I really, really, really do. So these are the words that you're going to replace in each of the sentence of the 7 questions that you're going to ask yourself every day. You pick the one that speaks to you. And I always say, go with your intuition. So I'm going to say these 5 words, okay? And the one that speaks to you is these first set of 7 questions you're going to start asking yourself tomorrow, or even right now after you're done listening to this video. Okay, you're going to write them out, you're going to take action, and you're going to start asking yourself these questions right after we're done this video. Okay, right after you've written them out or right away. Okay, so the 5 words are happy, excited, grateful, proud, inspired. Okay, so these are the 5 words that you're going to use to replace inside of the questions. Now, this is what the question is, the 7 questions. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go through them quickly. So if you want, you can save the video, watch it later, take notes later, take notes now if you have the pen and paper, and if you can write quick enough, because you guys know I speak really fast sometimes because I get excited and I cannot control it. I am very sorry, many sorries, but you guys know me by now. Okay, so number 1, first I have written happy, so I'm gonna go with happy, but you can choose, like I said, whichever word you want. 1, what am I most happy about in my life right now? What am I most happy about in my life right now? So in the beginning, it might be really hard, right? If you're not used to asking yourself these questions, it might be really hard, and you might panic, you might not want to do this, you might find you're resisting to it. And the reason why I say this now is because I speak from experience, and I'm a human being, and I know you are too. Okay, if you're not a human and you're watching this, let me know what you are. You'll find yourself resisting. And if you find yourself resisting, think of that as the universe, or whatever it is that you believe in, God, universe, spirit, entity, whatever you believe in, that is something telling you to take action on this now and overcome this obstacle. Okay? And I say this because I know this is going to happen to some of you. So if you find yourself resisting, do it anyways. Suck it up and do it, and remember what I just said. So the second question you're going to ask, what could I be happy about if I really wanted to? Okay, so the first one, what am I most happy about in my life right now? Second one, what could I be happy about if I really wanted to? The third question is, what about it that makes me happy? What about it that makes me happy? Number 4 question, how does that make me feel? How does that make you feel? Okay, so hopefully you have written that down. The 5th question is, what else am I happy about right now? What else am I happy about right now? Right? You have one thing that you're happy about. What else am I happy about right now? What about it that makes me happy? There's something about it that makes you happy, so write it down or think about it. You might have more than one thing. In the beginning, you might just come up with one thing. If you have one thing, great. Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3. Pile on, okay? Pile on these reasons. If you're able to write these out, write them out, because when you write things, you're also committing it to the visual memory, right? As opposed to you just reading something and then saying something, because you'll forget it that way as well. So write it down. Maybe start a journal, right? Your success journal. Write these questions down on there and ask yourself these questions every day. You can change the word of each question, but that's the gist of it. Do you say gist, or is it just me? That's the gist of it. Okay, so the sixth one I just did. So number 7, how does that make me feel? Okay, I'm going to quickly recap these 7 questions with the word that you're going to switch in there. What am I most happy about in my life right now? What could I be happy about if I really wanted to? What about it that makes me feel happy? How does that make me feel? What else am I happy about right now? What about it that makes me happy? How does that make me feel? Okay, so again, the happy gets switched around. You can say, what am I most excited about right now? What am I most inspired about right now in my life? Switch that one word and you will notice a difference, guys. Okay, be conscious of the questions you're asking yourself every single day. If you are struggling with remembering these questions, because chances are you will be in the beginning, because how many of us actually remember every single word and question that we're supposed to be asking? So then this is what I read in the morning, and I tell you it works, and that's why I bring it to you, because I have tested it out myself and it works. So ask yourself these questions every day. Switch it up, switch the word on there every single day, so that way you have variety, and you can write on them with a response, write a response, or just say the response, and you will have more and more and more to work with, and it will get easier and easier every single day. I promise you. Okay, so that was pretty much all I wanted to mention to you today. And the other thing I was going to say is, this is one I heard today, and I thought, I'm like, this is awesome, so I had to write it down. What is the greatest ideal I can be of myself today? Ask yourself this question every day. Hey Rista, how are you doing, mama? Thanks for hopping on and saying hello. So ask yourself this question as well every morning. This is kind of like a bonus question that I did not include in my 6 questions. I know, right, Dawn? It makes perfect sense that this is becoming more conscious of what you ask yourself and the conversation you have within yourself and with your mean girl, because we all have her. And sometimes, oh my God, can she be a bitch, if you know what I mean. So learning to talk to her is going to make a big difference. Knowing how to ask her the right questions, because these are the great questions to ask her and ask yourself, because you two are one, and you need to partner up and you need to work together. Okay, so working together is what's going to help you become successful in your life, whatever success means to you. So the other question, which is a bonus question, I'm going to repeat it again. This is what you're going to ask yourself, because you have to remember, you want to become the best version of yourself. And by working at yourself every single day, you're going to become a better version of yourself every single day. So what is the greatest ideal I can be of myself today? How can I be better today than I was yesterday? In plain English. Okay? That's how I would explain it to my children, because if I say that to my child, they would understand it. And I know that's how I also remember things, because I'm not going to remember this fancy way of saying things, but I will remember, how can I be a better version of myself today than I was yesterday? Not the greatest ideal. You know what I mean? This is not something I'm going to remember. So that's why I teach you guys and coach you and mentor you and use these words that I know that they will work for me. This is how it's going to work for me. This is how I'm going to remember it. Chances are you guys are simple humans that don't need any complicated language, that we are simply do not use every single day. How many times of the day do you say ideal? Probably never, right? I don't really use that word. So use the words that you use all the time, and maybe change that sentence up for what works for you. And again, write that on your question list that you're going to ask yourself every single day. Okay, so that was all for today. I am trying to keep my videos as short as possible, so that way more people are finding the time to watch them. And if you did not hear the beginning, and if you're not going to go back to the beginning to watch, this is the question I'm going to ask you. If you watched me more than once, and if you watch me on repeat many times, okay, I'd love to know the time and the day of the week that you usually end up watching my videos. The reason why is because I'm trying to work out the time when I have the most live viewers as possible. So that way we can actually, because when we are live and we are talking one-on-one, don't you feel like you're more connected with me than when you're watching on replay? Because that's what I find. I find that when I have a conversation with you and we're able to even respond to your messages, by we I mean me, when I'm able to respond to the messages as you're posting them or commenting, you feel like you're here with me. On replay, yeah, it could be the same thing as well, but I'm not going to be able to respond to them until it is more as typing it up. Anyways, have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day to you. Hopefully you found it beneficial. If not, maybe this is not for you, but chances are you did. And if you found it beneficial, pass it along to those that might also find it beneficial. There's like a button down below. And if you are, this is the other thing, if you're not able to share the message, chances are you clicked on me going live via Facebook stories. So you can go to my personal page and you can share it from there. That's one little bonus tip for you that you might not have known, because most people don't know. If you click on the stories, which is like tells you that I'm live, and you click on live, you go and watch, you do not have the share option on there yet, because I'm pretty sure they're going to put that in there. But if you go on my page, that's where you can do that. Okay, and like I said, all for today. It was a pleasure talking to all of you, and you, Dawn, have an awesome day yourself as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hopping on with me live or on replay. I love and appreciate each and every viewer. I do. And I also love it more when you guys interact with me, even if it's on replay as you would watching me live. Okay? Okay. So until next time, it was a pleasure talking to all of you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great, great day. Bye, guys. Bye.